The topic of today's video is the city of Deltona. Now, I have a video on my channel that I made a couple of years ago about Deltona, and it proved to be pretty popular. It is definitely worth an update because there are a lot of changes taking place in Deltona, and that is what we're going to be talking about today. I think it's really interesting to watch how a city grows, and I am very much impressed with what Deltona is up to these days. Not only are they attracting economic growth in the form of new businesses and industry in the area, but they're doing it in a way that will encourage those businesses to stay and others to come along. And they're doing that through things like making sure that there are hospitals in the area and top-notch hospitals, making sure that the education system has something for everyone, and making sure that there are plenty of outdoor activities to improve the quality of life available to you in Deltona. One of the reasons why Deltona remains popular is because, well, first of all, most of Deltona's homes are not located in an HOA. There are very, very few HOA communities in Deltona. So if you are not a fan of living in an HOA, Deltona is going to be a great spot for you to consider. Secondly, Deltona remains affordable. Now, right now in the Central Florida market, I just checked on the MLS, and the median home price for a 3 to 4 bedroom home that has sold in the past 3 months is $300,000. Certainly the most famous area of growth in Deltona right now centers around Normandy Boulevard. So on the west side of Normandy Boulevard, we find the Amazon Distribution Center, and this building takes up 1.4 million square feet and encompasses 23 acres of concrete. When the Amazon Distribution Center came to Deltona, the idea was that it had to hire 500 people, and to date, over 1,600 have actually been hired. And as you can see, on the day that I visited, there was a hiring event taking place. And I understand that an average salary is about $18 an hour, and after you've been there for a while, you can qualify for healthcare and also some education benefits. And if you're working there now, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Tell us what it's like. Across the street from the Amazon Distribution Center, you'll find the Epic Theater, and around that, which is on the east side of Normandy Boulevard, there are being built several apartment buildings. So those are called Integra Mist, and there are going to be 9 4-story buildings. And in the first phase, there will be about 300 apartments. And it looks like they're going to range in size from 700 square feet to over 1,000 square feet. So different floor plans, different prices with lots and lots of amenities. Integra Mist will be rental properties, and this used to be just agricultural land with an exemption, so the city will be receiving tax revenue from this portion of this Normandy Boulevard area. Now, the most important development occurring in the area of Normandy Boulevard is actually the I-4 Logistics Park. Now, this used to be called, or you may have heard it called, the Portland Industrial Park, but I guess people were getting confused about which Portland was involved in that. It was actually from Australia. So they have renamed it the I-4 Logistics Park. The biggest development is yet to come, though, and that is also on the east side of Normandy Boulevard, where land is being cleared, and this will be part of the I-4 Logistics Park. They are building a 1 million square foot building there, and this will be able to accommodate an end user who is looking for at least 250,000 square feet. There isn't anything else quite like this available in Central Florida right now. I understand the nearest facility of this size is in Fort Pierce, which is 150 miles away from here. And so this also should be attracting some interesting investment into the area. After that, there will be 3 more buildings, the largest of which will be about 500,000 square feet. And I understand that the city is really focusing on trying to attract medical manufacturing for these buildings to the area. Not terribly far away from this industrial park, we have Halifax Health and the University of Florida Health, which is a medical facility that opened up in early 2020. And this is a 6-story building with 43 licensed beds. And the city hopes that eventually this will become a teaching hospital. Now, I promised I would also touch on education, and right here I would like to do that, and that is to talk about the Health Services Academies. Now, there are 3 health service academies in Volusia County, and 2 happen to be in Deltona. One is in Deltona High School, and one is in Pine Ridge. And students who finish at the Health Academy have the option, of course, of going on to college and getting an advanced degree. But I understand that Advent Health, which is also in Deltona, hires them on regularly as patient care technicians. High school students in Deltona also have the option of doing a dual enrollment program, which allows them to study as much as 2 years with Daytona State College, and that allows them to finish high school with both a high school degree and also an associate degree. Daytona State College is also creating a building in Deltona that will allow almost 100 nursing students to finish high school with their nursing degree. And many of the local hospitals, I understand, will pay for them to have another 2 years of college that they'll finish with a bachelor's degree. So that's another great opportunity for students studying in Deltona. Pine Ridge High School is also the only school in Volusia County that has a manufacturing academy. And another program they have is, as I'm sure you will understand, extremely needed in Florida, and that is an HVAC program for high school students who can graduate and be certified in air conditioning. In terms of new construction in residential, there are a couple of communities that are currently being built out and several in the last couple of years that are already completed. I made videos on those. For example, Fernanda Place, which was Dreamfinders and Starlight, and now we have Cortland Park, which is being built out by D.R. Horton. Ashton Woods has a community that is currently still selling. I made a video on that. I'll drop a link to that, and let's quickly take a look at what Cortland Park looks like right now. Cortland Park is located in the southeast corner of Deltona, and one thing to note about D.R. Horton is that they almost always have inventory that is nearly complete, and so if you're in a rush, this is a great place to look. One really cool thing that Deltona has been working on in the past couple of years is ecotourism, and that is including a number of parks, educational, nature-related centers. There's even an inclusive playground park for children with disabilities. There are trails, there's an area where you can kayak in the chain of lakes, and they are really working to start to promote this, and it is actually working. Lyonia Preserve is an area that you're not going to want to miss in Deltona, and if you can hit your trip right, probably at the beginning of the day, early in the morning, and the right time of year, scrub jays may just come and land on your head. Now, if you are thinking of moving to the area and you're interested in Deltona, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is always below these videos, and my preferred method of communication is to set up a Zoom call so I can give you my undivided attention. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.